Hello and welcome to Hawkins Kia. My name is Jeremy Phillips, I'm the Group Marketing Manager, and today I'd like to show you something really special. Now this isn't our usual video, we're behind the scenes setting up for our first customer event. It's the preview for the all-new Kia EV6. So this video might be a little bit rougher and readier than our usual ones, but in a couple of weeks' time when our demonstrator arrives, I'm going to be giving you a full walk around and test drive. But for the time being, I'd really like to show you the great features on this car. It's so new, I've written them down on my piece of paper here, so come on, let's have a look. Now the first thing you'll notice about the Kia EV6 is the looks. It looks absolutely fabulous. Now this is the first of a new generation of cars from Kia, and it's designed on the global electric platform. So what that means is it's been designed from the ground up as an electric car. The platform underneath holds the batteries between the two wheels, and because it's been designed like that, it means it gives an extremely long wheelbase. So the amount of space inside the cabin is equivalent to a larger SUV, yet the overall size of the car, the length, is only marginally longer than a Kia Sportage. So that's one of the big advantages of having an electric car that's been built from the ground up. Now with electric cars, the first question people always ask is, what is the range? Well, the range on the EV6 is up to 328 miles. That's huge. Bearing in mind most people drive around about 30 miles a day on a commute. This really does give you an exceptional range. And it's not just about the range, it's about performance. There's going to be 3 models, and on the top GT model, it will reach 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds, which is fast by anybody's standards, and that's nearly twice as fast as the current quickest Kia, which is the Stinger GT. Now the 2.9 metre wheelbase I was telling you about is the area from just behind the wheel here to just behind here. So you've got a really big, comfortable cabin for passengers. One of the lovely features I like on this car are the door handles. So when it's locked, they're flush and recessed. When you open the car, they pop out, and then you simply open the car like that with them. So it's a really nice touch. We'll have a look at the interior in a few moments' time. So if we come around to the back, what can I say? It's absolutely stunning. This beautiful full-width LED bar runs across the back of the car. We've then got this sort of diamond matrix patterning in here. And behind this panel is where we've got all the charging. And we'll have another look at that later on. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this has been designed as an electric car from the ground up. Under the bonnet, there's a bit of a surprise. So where you'd normally expect to find an engine, there is actually a 52-litre storage area. So you might want to refer to this as the fruit, as it's the front boot, or the front trunk. So under here, there's this compartment. We put the charger cables in there, and a few other bits and pieces. And then there's the other serviceable items that you'd normally expect to be under the bonnet, such as the coolant, the brake fluid, and the washer fluid. So, you know, there's some extra storage there. So there really isn't an angle on this car or an aspect that hasn't been really well designed and really well thought out. This front is so distinctive with these very deep creases here, the spoilers, the matrix grille, these very, very slim, beautiful LED headlights and daytime running lights. It's got the new Kia logo on the front. It really is stunning. These haunches in the bonnet sort of give the impression of a power bulge. You know, this really is a fabulously distinctive car. Now, just because it's an electric car doesn't mean that it isn't practical or versatile. It is. This can actually tow, depending on the specification, up to 1,600 kilos. And again, that sets it apart from many other electric cars. And when it comes to charging, it's capable of a fast charge. Within 5 minutes, it can give you a 60-mile range. So again, you've got flexibility there. So within 5 minutes, you can quickly grab a coffee, come back, and you've got 60 miles. Right, so in the back, I've got absolutely loads of room. We've got this lovely flat floor because underneath me are the batteries. There's no transmission tunnel because each wheel, if it's two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, is powered by its own separate electric motor. I've got heated and cooled ventilated seats. And I've got a 3-position backrest. This is the normal position. I can recline it here or all the way back here. And this material, again, is revolutionary. This is vegan leather and vegan suede, and other models have a textile material that's made from recycled plastic bottles. So then in front of me, I've got my own power sockets, I've got my own ventilation, I've got my traditional Mac pocket there. You know, it really is lovely, spacious and comfortable in here. It's fantastic. Practicality doesn't just stop in the cabin, it's around at the back as well. Now the hatchback design is really, really flexible. You can fold 2 seats down or 3 seats down. What it also gives you is a massive boot. It's 528 litres. So once you take the parcel shelf out, you can hide it underneath the dual level floor. That gives a lovely big boot, but it doesn't just stop there, because with the 2 levers here, you can drop the rear seats like that, and it really is cavernous. So, you know, for those of us who like cycling, surfing, DIY, whatever you like, there's absolutely loads of space. Now I've got something here that's really exciting. Perhaps you could say it's this car's party trick. Looks like a normal connector. Push this button here, and we've got a 3-pin socket. Now what this means is the car can power items, accessories up to 3.6 kilowatts. So absolutely fantastic if you go on a camping trip. You can plug in your laptop, you can plug in your speakers, you can plug in your coffee machine, your kettle, lights, whatever you want. Really fantastic accessory to have on this car. Well, here we are. Finally, we're in the cabin of the car, in the cockpit, and it really is stunning. I mean, you'd expect me to say it, but it really is. The quality and fit and finish of design of all the materials is just outstanding. This central console between me here, it's got wireless charging, it's got ample cup holders, absolutely loads of storage. I've got my drive controller in front of me here. I've then, on this little panel, got some key buttons, which are my heated, cooled and ventilated seats and heated steering wheel. And then underneath, we've got this absolutely massive stowage area. And it's rubber lined on the bottom. Because you've got these USBs and these chargers, you know, you can put some of your gadgets in there and they can charge up and they'll be out of the way and they'll be safe. We've got this wonderful steering wheel with a flat bottom. So it's really futuristic looking, but lovely to hold. We've got these beautiful paddles, you know, for changing the drive mode. And probably the biggest standout feature in here is this curved display screen. It's over 12 inches wide, but it's not obtrusive at all. So I've got my main driving controls in front of me. I've then got my navigation or my audio or my supplementary information here. It's high enough up that when I'm looking out of the car, I can see it in my peripheral vision. It's not distracting, but the real standout feature of this car is this additional panel. So I've got key features here for ventilation or climate or media, and some lovely traditional touch buttons and some touch sensitive pads. So that's great. So you know, if I need to adjust something quickly, I can do it while I'm still looking ahead. You You won't be able to see this on the camera, but I've got a very comprehensive head-up display in front of me. So as I'm looking out the window now, I can see the speed here. I can also see it right in front there. The dashboard, I don't know how to describe this material. It's sort of textured and curved with a lovely graphic pattern on it, and then we've got this blue ambient lighting underneath and this really sleek metallic finish running across the air vents like a blade. If I wanted to turn the audio on, I've got Meridian surround premium system, which is absolutely fantastic. I've got beautifully finished door panels. Everything is sort of really, nicely finished. It's outstanding. That's all I can really say. It really is outstanding. So as I said at the start of the video, this was just a quick first look. Apologies if this one's been a bit rough and ready. Time's a little bit against us because we've got to get all of this ready for our first group of customers who are going to come in, and we've got 3 groups of them coming in tonight, and then tomorrow we've got another session at our other Kia dealership. So all it remains for me to say is thank you for watching. Keep tuned to our YouTube channel. In a couple of weeks' time, we're going to have a full, detailed walk around and drive of this car. And if you'd like to know anything else about it, please contact us at Hawkins Kia. Go onto our website, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now.